Here's a funny one. Everyone on Earth hates you. We can win. Yes, we will. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something about these people and their little internet cult. Right. So these they're delusional fucking retards is what they are. So this is a hate group, right? The gang stalkers, this little internet cult. It's like a social media cult, right? Like mostly Democrats and shit. But they're like frauds and shills and career con artists and thieves and shit. They're pieces of shit is what they are. These people are sorry as a motherfucker. But they have like a hate group and it has like a few million members, right? Now, these insane and psychotic retards, they are so delusional and so entitled, right? These people have a bunch of government protection they don't deserve, right? And they're so delusional and they're so fucking entitled that they believe that they're dumb and they're delusional asses. They think that they speak for the rest of the fucking planet. A cult of millions of fucking, like, these are like, okay, let's talk about the members of their cult, by the way. These are millions of people. Well, we got a bunch of foreign human traffickers, right? They love foreign human traffickers. They got like the gay mafia, like a bunch of homos and a bunch of transgenders and shit like that. A bunch of mentally unstable transgenders at that makes up a good portion of their hate group, right? And then, like dirty cops, federal agents and whatnot, media moderators, but it's like an internet cult, and they're like fucking like identity thieves, and they work with like human traffickers and shit, and they have a few million members of their cult, right? And they think that like fucking like being a cult of millions of like delusional and psychotic retards, man, they can just do whatever the fuck they want, and that the world was especially created just for them, right? And this is how delusional these people are, though. Yeah. Everybody on Earth hates you. It's like they're this delusional. They're like it's a few million people, and they're like mostly like fucking like mentally retarded. Like I said, dude. Like we got foreign human traffickers, but we got a bunch of liberals and shit, like transgenders, fucking, like black rights activists, people who are out of touch with reality, right? And like I said, these delusional and psychotic retards, they just think that they speak for the rest of the fucking planet or something. It is fucking amazing. You don't even know why you don't like me. You just know you make money off of people. People who hate me happen to give you money to not like me. That's all you know. It's illicit funds. Federal agents and human traffickers launder money with my stolen identity. And everybody just wants a piece of this pie, right? And it's like retarded shit. Like, I don't even know you people. Yeah, so like, like whenever you're like using my stolen identity in other states and you're slandering me, making fake accounts of me on the internet, like I'm like hanging out with my cat or something, right? I mind my own business. So this is like an internet cult of like mentally, like these are like dangerous and retarded people. They're not dangerous because they're not like badass killers, they're not special forces operators, but they're like, it's a large group of very psychotic and delusional, retarded people who go around creating big fucking messes and doing a bunch of retarded shit, and then they try to blame it on other people, and that's what makes them dangerous. And they need to go to fucking, these people need to be fucking dealt with. They're like a fucking disease. You don't want their mentally retarded cult spreading and creating more mentally retarded, delusional fucks like themselves. You see what I mean? And that's the truth about these people, too. Everybody on Earth hates you, Travis. We're a bunch of entitled little snot-nosed fucking brats who have never had our ass spanked whenever we were a kid, so we think that we speak for the rest of the fucking planet. Really, bitch? Right? That's like, like, really, though. Oh, yeah. Does this guy hate me? Whenever these guys were lying, saying I was in North Carolina, this was one of the guys that was lying about me. Oh man, does Casey Gibson hate me too? Oh, because I was recording in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and a bunch of people were lying about me being in North Carolina. Never been in North Carolina. Things like this, I shouldn't have to deal with it. They're a mentally retarded hate group, bro. Yeah, they're. What did the Marines say? They are dangerous and delusional. They are dangerous and retarded. You don't look any look okay. So like me and my downstairs neighbor, who's not my downstairs neighbor is not a part of your mentally retarded cult. We get along pretty well, right? Or here's someone else's opinion. You don't seem like someone that somebody could hate, right? You see, and listen though, yeah, because like okay, these people bring out the worst in people. They are fucking, these are some venomous, fucking psychotic, evil, delusional fucking retards, and it's a large cult of them, and they're working with foreign human traffickers. They should be even the fucking like the liberal, the Americans, right? These little liberal fucking punk bitch motherfuckers. All of them need to be thrown on trial for treason because they're all aiding and abetting a foreign human trafficking operation, and they're liberals and Democrats, so they're trying to write it up. Well, it's noble, and no, it's not illegal. We're supposed to do this. No, it's a very serious fucking crime, and your asses need to be held accountable, right? It's like okay, like you, what the fuck is wrong with you people, by the way? But yeah, no, so it's like, okay, like, usually I'm a pretty affable person. I don't know if you dumb fucks know what affable means, but it's like, it means you're likable, amiable, right? Like, amiable and affable, right? And it's like, like I mind my own business. I don't bother people and shit like that. And you barge into my life, run a smear campaign on me in states that I've never been to with your delusional, mentally ill fucking bullshit. And then you have the audacity to say that everybody hates me because of it. These stupid fucking retards need to be fucking checked. It's a large group of people, bro. They have a hate group cult of millions. But it's like, these are millions of it's like a social media cult who works with human traffickers and they do money laundering and identity theft and shit and they're creepy and a lot of fucking pedophiles and shit like that, right? And a bunch of like, but it's like it's like a cult of like it's like millions of people, a few million people. I don't care if you're all a bunch of you're like a useless fucking army. You're retards, right? None of you are fucking scary. Anyways, it's like millions of people though, bro, and they're so fucking delusional and so fucking entitled that their dumbasses think that they speak for the planet Earth. They think that the world was especially created for them. And it's like, dude, are you fucking psychotic retards actually fucking shitting me? Anyways. Yeah, no, these are like a bunch of fucking retarded criminal fucking brats with a bunch of government protection that they don't deserve. And like they're like a bunch of little snot-nosed fucking bitches. And like if you were to arrest them or like confront them or like like beat one of them up, oh, they'd be the biggest sniveling fucking bitch, but whenever they got this government protection they don't deserve in this mentally retarded hate group, oh man, they're real tough and real fucking mighty. Bro, fuck these people. It's amazing. There's no fucking words for it.
It's called the Holy Bible.
Yeah, it's like a hate group cult of fucking millions, bro. And they're like delusional little snot-nosed fucking retarded fucking brats with government protection they don't deserve. These stupid motherfuckers need to be fucking rounded up and fucking arrested. They're like a disease anyways. They're just parasites. They're just like mentally ill psychotic fucking parasites. They're like a fucking disease. They're aiding and that's another thing about their cult. They're trying to, but well, if we make a social media cult of millions of people, identity theft, human trafficking, and money laundering should be completely legal for us. So should child murders, pedophilia, and all of these other really bad crimes. These people have this mentality. Yeah, it's like a social media cult, bro. The media moderators need to go to prison. Yeah, the people like these people need to get into trouble for this, right? It's like a social media cult, but they're aiding and abetting a foreign human trafficking operation. They're guilty of fucking treason, and they're trying to say, well, they're under the impression like, well, if we do this by the millions and we vote for it, we can make human trafficking legal for us. Like, these people are fucking psychotic, bro. Who the fuck let this mentally well, FBI, NSA, CIA, police departments, the American justice system? But goddamn, why would you let a cult of psychotic fucking retards carry on like this for how many years? 5 fucking years now? What the actual fuck?
You told me once to forget the past.
Yeah, bro. They're like like I said, it's like a social media cult of like psychotic fucking retards. They don't even know why they hate me. They just know that people who fucking use my stolen identity pay them to fucking slander me. Yeah, that's it. That's all they know. That's all they care about. Yeah, I don't even know these fucked up retards, bro. That's how delusional these fucking stupid pieces of shit are. Isn't that right, Scrunts? Why is everyone passing away? I don't know. You do the math. German. Oh, German criminals. Europeans are going to learn a very important lesson, by the way. You see how it said that there's like German cyber stalkers. They're also doing weird shit. You know how I was talking about how like the NSA and the CIA, they're letting like Australian and like British and fucking like Israeli human traffickers, they're letting them come to America and they're letting them operate CIA and NSA technologies, and they're letting them personally harass Americans. Fucking Germans are also doing that. Yeah, that's true, by the way, which is creepy and fucked up. Bubby, you almost ran out in the street. Bubby! Is that my Bubby? Who is that? Bubbers! Kitty, 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 kitty! I don't think that's my cat. No, that ain't my cat. My Bubby would never run from me.
Everybody on Earth hates you, Travis.
Funny shit.